Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac. Oh, it's just, they can't catch a break. Let's be honest here. It's like, I want a random, but I don't really want a random. I want a random Isaac. It's like when someone says, hey, where do you want to go for dinner? And you're like, I want to go to McDonald's, but I don't want to tell you I want to go to McDonald's. I just want you to know. I want you to suggest that we go to McDonald's, and I'll be like, yeah, that's a good idea. I agree with you. I want the game to random Isaac. And then I'm like, oh, the benefits of the D6, decent amounts of starting health, all sorts of fun can frolic on a run like that. But instead, here I am starting with Samson. I got the spider butt, it's okay, but, you know, we're starting with a little bit of a disadvantage. In any case, I'm going to try to make it work. We've been having some good runs lately, have we not? Would I lie to you? The last two runs with Cain, both randoms, I might add, have worked out extremely well for me. Good pills both times, and I mean, good pills is kind of goes without saying, I suppose, because as Cain, you always exclusively get good, or at the very least, not bad pills. But in addition to that, lots of them, which is something that doesn't happen all that often. Now, I've got to struggle a little bit here, because oh, that was really stupid of me. I thought I would be cocky and just stand near Wrath, but, you know, I probably can't afford to do that. But I was thinking, like, I'm struggling. Should I use Wrath, or should I use Spider Butt now, or should I, save it for whatever the boss is? Like, it's totally possible that whatever boss we fight is actually going to be more difficult than Wrath, but there's also the potential that it would be easier than Wrath. Anyway, let's fire this in here. We got 3 bombs out of that. Almost raises the temptation for me to look for the secret room. I just don't know where it could be at this point. Like, the good news is we could possibly bomb our way into the shop, and maybe if it has money, then that's valuable. But let's just throw 2 bombs away in the hopes that it's there. It's not. So with the secret room possibly being anywhere, and without the potential to bomb our way into the shop, I don't think it's worth it. So we've used Spider Butt. It gave us a little bit of Necronomicon value. In fact, this is a champion version of Duke of Flies. I don't like Spider Butt all that much. It's not a great item in my opinion. But we're going to throw some bombs in here and hopefully speed this fight up just a little bit. That also allowed me to get rage built up a little bit and help me out, because obviously if I get hit a couple of times, this fight is over. So I've got to be a little cautious. Obviously, we're hoping for a HP upgrade as Samson, otherwise we could find ourselves in very dire straits very soon, and I don't mean money for nothing. In fact, Super Bandage is probably one of the best upgrades that we possibly could have hoped for there, so all is not lost yet, but it could potentially be in the future. I like the Super Bandage because it's like, sure, we'll give you a good item, but you're gonna look like a big dingleberry. You got the Nelly Bandage. Oh, I pressed E by accident and dropped that bomb. That is not good, but you got the big Nelly Bandage on your head as well as the flower. Does the flower really come from the Super Bandage? That's one of the few items in the game that I guess has 2 active kind of visual effects then. Small Rock, awesome pickup, by the way. But I'm trying to think of other ones that might have that. Now they appear to have disappeared. I guess they get superseded by the Small Rock upgrade. But anyway, what are some other double kind of visual elements items? Like the Pact gives you horns and changes your color. Spirit of the Night changes your color and makes you look real floaty and weird. I don't know. There's probably more examples and less deal with the devil items that are as transformative, but I just can't think of them because maybe they're a little bit more subtle. We get the bottle of pills. Now, this is an interesting one because Spider Butt is probably more valuable, but it completely depends and is dependent on whether we have good pills in our rotation. Obviously, 1 tiers down is not necessarily an encouraging result to get right off the bat. So I'm probably going to stick with Spider Butt just because it's basically guaranteed to... It's got a consistent effect, shall we say. There's obviously the chance that we can get some amazing pills, even if there are only a couple of amazing pills in our rotation, which there's no way for me to know. You know, maybe a good full health pill or even a bad trip pill shows up at a certain amount of time or a certain point of the game and then saves my run. But it's inconsistent, and part of my Isaac strategy is... You know, which is ironic because I'm inconsistent, but is knowing what everything does so I can, you know, plan my actions accordingly. Unfortunately, the pills aren't going to make that happen. If I was playing as Cain, absolutely, I would go for it, but since I'm playing as Samson, I can't really justify it. What do we have in here? You know what? Everyone be damned, I'm going to go with Brimstone. And I'm a little bit skittish because I believe I have maybe put myself in a situation where I cannot pick up HP for the rest of the game. But I also think this is going to help me out a great deal. And it's been a while since we picked up Brimstone. I know it's one of the weird... Those rocks look like a dick. It's one of those things where I always get a little indignant when people are like, I stopped watching when you picked up Brimstone. I'm like, did you, like, last catch up with the Isaac series on, like, episode 50 or something. Not like that's not a lot, but like Brimstone is not one of the killer items in the game anymore. It's very good, but it's certainly, to call it like an automatic win is basically bullshit, let's be honest. I lose a lot after I take Brimstone, and in a situation like this, I'm especially vulnerable, so we're gonna get a second range upgrade. You might be asking why even go into this room? That's a good goddamn question. I'm not using the Brim Snap, by the way, just to point it out, but yeah, I don't have an answer for you, except that maybe I will... Oh, that was really terrible. I obviously can't afford to take damage anymore. Except for that, maybe I will pick up a Mom's Knife or something later, and I believe that range doesn't change your damage with Mom's Knife, but it might let you shoot it further. Plus, we could maybe get a consumable for killing these guys, and at this point, if there are, like, Spirit Hearts possibly available, I have to try to get them. We got a key for that, which is actually pretty good as well. Well, what is our course of action now? Whether or not we can keep HP, or get HP, I think it is pretty important for me to try to get a Book of Revelations, which means going to every shop if it's possible. That is not our secret room. Are you effing me in the butt without my consent? I hope not. That would not be cool at all. Let's say there's a battery. That would be pretty useful, but also... I'm just going to buy the Spirit Heart because that is probably the blood of Christ, essentially, for us right now. Without that, we're going to find ourselves in a tough spot. I guess Brimstone's another one of those items that gives you 2 visual effects. So we have horns now, and also we have changed color. So, down to the next floor. Obviously, things have changed in our run pretty drastically. I more or less can't afford to take any damage at all. That is a tall order. But that's what I like about, you know, taking Brimstone in these situations is like... It's so not automatic, and that's why I get bent out of shape when people are like, I stopped watching when you got Brimstone because it's an automatic win. It's not an automatic win. It actually makes the run, like, more exciting. Speaking of which, by the way, with that Forget-Me-Now there, I am totally going to take that when we leave this floor, unless I get a really incredible spacebar item that I can't afford to lose. So, my guess is that I will probably beat the boss, take whatever the item is, and then promptly go back, get that Forget-Me-Now, and do the Caves Part 1 all over again, assuming it won't kill me to do so. So, like, assuming my damage is at least, or my health is at least okay. Probably not going to go to the Curse Room, because health is such a concern. I realize it could be a major play for us, a major pickup, but I can't quite justify it yet, as much as I would love to. It's probably a pretty short floor, and since it is the caves instead of the catacombs, I expect it to be relatively easy compared to, you know, what we could get in the catacombs. Of course, when we re-roll the floor, we could get the catacombs, and that would be not so great, but whatever. We'll make it work. No need to use the spider button on this floor. We will put the bomb here just in case the secret room is here. It was not, or our bomb was too far away, but I can't really afford to use another bomb to check yet. We'll see, though. If we end up being able to find the secret room, obviously... Oh, there we go. So that was a very good opportunity to use the spider butt, I think. It saved us from taking damage, even though we won't be able to use it against the boss now. Burnt penny, more bombs. Unfortunately, I need one bomb to, like, find the secret room to then get a lot of value out of burnt penny. See if it ends up working out for us. First things first, we're going to fight Pestilence. And we should be able to tear him up very, very easily. And then I've just got to remember to leave, and we'll... leave with our new cube of meat. This is not good. I just needed to make it out of there. There we go. We'll leave with our cube of meat and go get the Forget-Me-Now. Spider butt be damned. As decent as it is, I much prefer potentially having some other stuff. Watch there be like a Mom's Knife or something in here. Like, what the fuck even happens if I take 9 lives? I get 0 hearts but 9 lives? I have no idea. So I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to save my key... I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do creatively with Spider Butt here. I think the answer is no. We'll leave, and I think I might have damned myself just by taking Brimstone and fucking my health over on this run. We haven't gotten any HP upgrades anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Well, Super Bandage was an HP upgrade, but I mean, since I took that deal. So we are on the catacombs now, slightly harder. Well, substantially harder, actually, but hopefully that ends up not factoring into things. We have a shop, which is, of course, extraordinarily tempting. It's one of the few ways that I will get a Book of Revelations. Book of Revelations shows up all the time, but it's not... It's a common item, but I don't know if it's one of the most common items in the game. Cube of Meat, obviously, is probably up there in terms of most common. The food HP upgrades up there in terms of commonality, too. Anyway, we're going to hope for some more keys, because obviously, not only do I want to go to the item room and the shop, if I get the money at least, I would love to be able to open up that... golden chest in the mob trap room, possibly get something of value out of that. Guardian Angel. This makes Forget Me Now worth it. Essentially, if it was a straight up trade, spider butt for Guardian Angel when I have 1 cube of meat, is that a fair trade? I think it's good. So we'll take our bomb here. Could allow us to find the secret room and get a ton more bombs. First things first, though, let's fight the boss. It's gonna be Pestilence again. Will this let us get a 2nd level Meat Boy, or cube of meat, I guess? It becomes Meat Boy when it gets legs, I guess. That's a when it stops being a cube, I suppose. Anyway, we're gonna destroy Pestilence here, hopefully pretty easily. I have been slowly losing my health. Obviously, I'm hoping for something like a Relic or a Miter. That is going to give us 2nd level Meat Boy. What a weird and kind of okay Forget Me Now situation. Ah, fuck it. Do we take Mom's Knife? I kind of want to, but I can't afford to get down to 0 health, obviously. That would probably be bad for my survival. I can trade a bomb for a key. That's a good deal, but I would rather trade like a bomb for the secret room and possibly get a ton more bombs as a result. Dikembe Matumbo bombs. That didn't really work, but I still am quite fond of it, actually. So we could use the bomb to get to that. Oh, I don't like this. Come on! Taking 1 full Spirit Heart of damage there is not something I'm very thrilled about. Please give me a... I don't know. Give me more Spirit Hearts. Give me a Relic. Give me a Miter. Give me a goddamn dream to cling to. Okay, more bombs? No. Now, what do we use our bomb for? I think we take a shot in the dark. We get the chest and the secret room here, hopefully. We get the chest. We get 1 more bomb and 1 more key. And then we come up here and try to get to the secret room instead. And we can get another key out of this, so at least we can go to the mob trap room. Okay, and then we get more bombs. Oh, no. I really just wanted 1 more penny so I could make the shop worthwhile. And if there's a Book of Revelations in the shop, we can turn this bad boy around. I almost uttered a bad B word there. Okay, Poison Touch. Well, it's a good item if we ever survive long enough to get the Polaroid. And if we survive long enough to get the Polaroid, I have, you know, good feelings about how the rest of this run could actually go. But that's a pretty big if at this point. So, of course, we have the homing shooter. If he hits me, I might die in 1 hit. Okay, another bomb. Not enough money, but another bomb. There's money in here that I can get. Oh, I can't get to it. We have to use our key to get to the shop in this situation. If I don't, then I don't even know. I need to buy a Spirit Heart or something. Something to keep me alive. It's not greed, but we can buy a Spirit Heart. Missing the map is not that big of a deal. The fact that we can survive a little bit longer is awesome. I'm not going to buy another bomb. I might need to buy another Spirit Heart later. So, did the Forget Me Now work out? I'd say it worked out pretty well. We're still fucked, probably. But at least we're going to make it down to what is hopefully the Caves Part 2 instead of the Catacombs. And, sure, it's fine. Would have loved to have... If I had known that Mom's Knife would show up later, I probably would not have gone with Brimstone. One thing that's important to keep in note is you might be saying, well, I fucked myself out of getting HP later in the game. You're not wrong, but we still haven't had any HP show up except for Super Bandage, so I don't feel that bad about it in all honesty. The arcade is probably not going to be crazy useful. Oh god. Could potentially die very quickly here. To be honest, well, thank god I bought that Spirit Heart. This run would be already over. To be honest with you, I kind of consider, like, this part of my Isaac growing pains, if that makes sense. I'm trying to play a lot more aggressively. More bombs? Nope. And sometimes that is causing me to make some relatively bad choices when it comes to deals with the devil. Why is Brimstone taking so long to charge? Also, I don't like it. But, Meat Boy is allowing me to do some extra damage here, so I do only need to hit them once, technically. Yeah, we go to the shop, hope that it's not greed. It's not greed. I think we have to buy the tarot card and just hope that it's good. The devil maybe allows us to survive this boss fight. Get an HP upgrade and see if I have completely screwed myself. Ooh, okay. So we use the devil. And we kill one of the bosses in 1 hit. And the other boss in 2 hits, unless I get hit myself. And we get a speed upgrade and, might I add, a Spirit Heart, which allows us to survive a little bit longer yet again. Slowly, you know, piecing together basically nothing at all. Our damage isn't even that good. Our health is god-awful. We're constantly living on the edge like Steven Tyler. And Doesn't Steven Tyler sound like... I mean, I get that he's a rock star, but it sounds like the name of, like, a boring economist or something. Not, you know, economist, you know, feel free to live your own life. I'm not saying you're boring people. Steven Tyler sounds like it's a boring name. And I don't... You know, you can't judge a book by its cover, of course, but by the same token, I think if someone named you Steven Tyler, then your parents might be, you know, more likely to be a little bit less free-spirited than other parents, and maybe you're likely to take on that trait themselves. So maybe your name does say a lot about who you are. That being said, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. Steven Tyler wrote Living on the Edge, or at least sang it. In any case, we'll move onwards here. It's messing with my brain. Like a run like this really plays with your mind, because you're constantly thinking, oh, so I'm just going to die. Please tell me that we get Spirit Hearts. Yes. And this Penny gave us another bomb. That's beautiful. Yes, we'll open the golden chest because we need to, and we get another bomb out of it as well. Bombs can be as valuable as keys for us in this situation because... because we need the bombs to give us Spirit Hearts, because we need to blow up Tinted Rocks to get them effectively. Alright, so we should be able to take these guys out without them ever getting aggroed to me. Perfect. And we got another key for it anyway. So, everything's coming up Millhouse. We're back to 3 Spirit Hearts. With permanent Polaroid invincibility and poison touch, I would say that this allows us to accomplish fuck all if we make it to the late game. Now, we stand still. We occasionally manage to hit the flies with Brimstone. Meat Boy shoots occasionally. I gotta make a run for it, right? Like, maybe I can just do... Oh. They're so out of sync! Oh, we got one of them not aggroed anymore. Holy shit, I made it out. Okay. Now the dance of death begins. That was actually excellent. I almost always take damage on this room. This time, nullified it. Really? You're going to give me a tears down pill in this situation? Like, work with me, game. Help me help you. Now's the moment of truth. Judgment pays out with an HP upgrade. We find out if we die. Or, like, if we're guaranteed to die later in the game, essentially. Sure, thanks for the red hearts. It means a lot to me that you care about my success as much as you do. Keep it going, I guess. Obviously, a compass would be an awesome payout. That's something that Judgment occasionally does give. 2 more cents. We haven't been to the secret room yet. So, you know, with this amount of bombs, we could potentially find it and then come back and play Judgment. Ah, there we go. Hey, we can actually have HP. I feel a lot better about this now. Like, a lot better about this. Now we can go. We can play the blood bank once. Snag some HP. Possibly go to the secret room. Get some more money. I don't know. It's a weird one. Of course, now that I have a faint glimmer of hope and all desperation has vanished, I will probably throw this run by accident pretty quickly, unless you're a conspiracy theorist, in which case I throw it on purpose to make more Isaac runs to get filthy rich on YouTube. It's true, what can I say? The Illuminati of lizard people told me that if I make 666 Binding of Isaac episodes, then Barack Obama will take off his human mask and reveal his true reptilian form to the world. So, what can I say? It's just my duty to help out. I said duty. We're gonna see if we can open up a secret room. Not there. Maybe to the left of us. I could probably justify going to the cursor room now, even though it's a little wild. Fuck it, let's do it. We could get something amazing. Or nothing. Or a couple of Spirit Hearts. We effectively get 1, I guess. Now, I have not looked for the secret room in that, you know, if you see the level and there's like an H in the middle, I haven't looked above the middle stem of the H. If this is a secret room, we can potentially get lots of bombs, lots of money. Actually, oh, that's good enough. So we got 3 bombs. Great. Money that I can actually use to play this Judgment, and then go to the blood bank. Might as well play it once, right? See if we get a little bit more money. Maybe an HP plus speed upgrade. We'll see, though. First things first. Judgment. He can pay out with an HP upgrade that I can actually use now. That is a High Priestess card versus this Death card. High Priestess card is more valuable. More keys. Please, work with me here. I would love to be able to buy some items in future shops as well. More bombs. Cool. Everything is starting to very slowly come on Millhouse. If I'm going to take the High Priestess card with me, I might as well just use the Death card right now. Because, you know, there's no more rooms of combat for me left on this floor. More keys. Come on, Judgment. I've given you like 25 cents now. And rising. More bombs is great. I love it, man. But at 1 cent, I've got to go to this arcade. And I don't want to deal as much backtracking, or deal with as much backtracking as you seem to want me to do. Are you kidding me? I just gave you like 24 cents and this Judgment just chosen not to pay out. Now we take our 1 cent into the arcade. And, you know, We spend the cent. We go play the blood bank. He gives us 1 or 2 cents. We walk it back to Judgment, pick up some health, and rinse and repeat. There we go. So there's 1 cent from him there. You know what? Let's save ourselves a little bit of time here. Blow up this man and this slot machine as well. Hopefully we pick... Yeah, there's some more money. And some more... Oh, and, you know, we can save ourselves a little bit of time and play this once more as well. Okay, so there's 2 more cents. Maybe we get another couple of bombs or 1 bomb. Hey, 2 more bombs. So now we have 5 more cents. So we walk this back to Judgment. And if he doesn't pay out, I'm going to be a real sad man. It's been kind of a long run already. I fully expected this to be over like 5 or 6 minutes ago as a result of the limited amount of health that I have. It's all good, though. I'm, of course, happy that it's gone on as long as it has. There we go. He gives us another HP upgrade. Nice dude, this Judgment. So I think what we do now is we go back to the blood bank. We play the shit out of it until we get down to half of a red heart. And that was very near to me breaking into Whitney Houston's Smash Hit Classic, and I Will Always Love You from the soundtrack of The Bodyguard. But we're going to play this 3 more times, hopefully get enough money to go to the shop on the next floor, maybe pick up some extra bombs, and of course, HP plus speed upgrade would be amazing. That's fine. We're up to 12 cents. That's better than expected. And though that's pretty much the style of the run right now. This run's better than expected given the situation that we started in. So I did pick up a little extra health. Might as well use it. Take ourselves back to 15 cents and pick up a wide variety of bombs again. And then down to the next floor. So we're going to be going down to the depths or the necropolis. Or just necropolis. No, the necessary. And I'm feeling a lot better. It could be even better than this. But... we're going to have to make do, obviously. Big mistake that I made on this run, and it's not really a mistake, it's just an unfortunate occurrence. If I had known that things had gone differently, I would have played them differently. But taking Brimstone when we could have eventually gotten a deal with the devil from Mom's Knife, it's frustrating. Because if we hadn't taken Brimstone, we would have had the health necessary to go with that deal. But it is worth noting that if we had not taken the deal with the devil to get Brimstone, we might not have gotten that other deal with the devil. Instead, we might have gotten a deal with the angel, which, who knows, maybe would have been terrible. So, tarot cards. 2 of clubs. We'll use... there's another bomb back here, which I might as well pick up. Oh, it's a spirit heart, not a bomb. So I'll use the 2 of clubs. I'm okay with taking the tarot cards with me, mostly because we don't have any other spacebar item. Obviously, if we pick up a better spacebar item, I would love to roll with it, but whether or not that shows up is up to RNGesus now. You know what? Yes, I will go to the cursed room here. You never know what you could get out of these. Oftentimes, yes, that is what you get, but we only traded 1 spirit heart to at least check, which is fair. In my opinion, so we'll just hang out on the other side of the map, and our mob trap room contains a regular chest, which does not interest me all that much. I'm not confident, but I feel much, much better about our potential chances now that I've realized that we have not hamstrung ourselves from being able to pick up HP at all. Sometimes if you take a deal with the devil that requires more than your current level of heart containers, you can find yourself in a situation where the game will never let you pick up heart containers for the rest of the game, like you're permanently in debt. Thankfully, we have not managed to incur that wrath, which gives me a substantially greater chance for eventually being able to make some good stuff happen. So, kill these guys, open up the shop, probably fight greed, use High Priestess, just finish it off easily, and we get the Steam sale. I'm content with that trade-off. We'll get it, you know, we might as well use our tarot cards effectively here, or more liberally, because we are going to be generating a ton of them as well. So that doesn't necessarily mean to waste tarot cards, but in a situation like that, why not? There could feasibly be a situation where we would prefer to have used that card. The Joker card, beautiful. We're going to wait until we have probably seen if we legitimately earn a deal with the devil, and if we do legitimately earn a deal with the devil, then surely I do not want to use the Joker card. But if I don't, maybe we will use the Joker card, especially if we get an HP upgrade, and we'll take ourselves to a deal with the devil or a deal with the angel, whatever the floor has in store for us. So, damage upgrades at this point. Yes, please. Health upgrades, also amazing. Mom's Knife, of course, is still kind of the be-all, end-all. I haven't been to the item room. That was so bad. I haven't been to the item room on this floor yet. But, sure, why don't we fight the boss, because we're here. And we'll use the Joker card if necessary. So we're fighting a regular-sized version of Gish. I'm cool with this. The only problem with this, in all honesty, is that it's going to take 100 goddamn years for us to kill him, because our damage is not very good. But we shouldn't get hit in the process. Gish is a pretty easy enemy to kill. We're about halfway done with this as is. And the more time that goes on, the more I build rage up, and hopefully the more damage Brimstone actually does as well. Seems to be working out like that. And maybe 4 or 5 more hits, depending on the rage buildup. Ooh, that was a hell of a bomb there, Gish. And we should be able to tear this up, maybe with the next one. 1 more hit should do it for sure. Alright, Gish is dead. We earned a deal with the devil, so I'm glad I didn't use the Joker unnecessarily. And we're going to be fighting Krampus, which, to be honest with you, I think it does work with Brimstone. I thought I remember BizSnap telling me that. So, perhaps I will get a little bit of increased damage as a result of this. It seems like when you have Rage, you know, Lump of Coal and Rage go together like peas and carrots, or like Forrest Gump and misremembered quotes. So we'll back it up, do some semicircular dodging. 1 or 2 more hits will be enough, and I haven't been hit yet, not to jinx it. Of course, I totally jinxed it. Tarot card is 2 of clubs, which I almost used the Joker card there. We'll use 2 of clubs right away. 56 bombs. And a Joker card that we can put to good use on the next floor. We still got to find our item room, though. Now, we're still not... the more items we get, the closer we get to victory, but also the closer we get to defeat as we march ever onwards on this parade of despair. Without any HP upgrades, our survival is limited. We found the second secret room. We got a range upgrade. Please tell me that that second secret room contains an Eternal Heart. So we blew this up just to get the money. We could also get some bombs out of it. We paid for itself. Holy shit, it does have an Eternal Heart. My fucking god. Have we been to the... No, we haven't been to the item room on this floor. We'll do a little bit more exploration just to make sure. I don't want to lose this Eternal Heart, obviously. We'll be able to use the Joker on the next floor. The thing is, you never want to use the Joker after the mom fight. And sometimes I make a mistake. Or sorry, not after the mom fight, after the mom's heart fight, because you never get anything of value out of it anyway. Sometimes I do make that mistake. Have we already been? Where the fuck is the item room? Oh, it's right here. I totally saw it and then just glossed over it. I totally forgot what we got as well. We got the tarot cards, you dummy! Alright, well, at least that only cost us my time and dignity. Is this the right way to go to get back to the boss room? No, it's right side. This is okay. So, I think we never use the Joker after on the Womb Part 2, or Utero 2. But we can use it before the mom fight and potentially get a good deal with the devil, so we'll do that. Spirit of the Night would be takeable. The Pact might be takeable. And Mom's Knife would be a no-brainer. So, on Necropolis here, we're going to Joker up. Book of Belial, Guppy's Tale. Neither of which are quite worth it for me in this case, unfortunately. So I really wanted that Joker to work out. At least we didn't just use it to get the Gateway to Sheol, as I sometimes do. I feel content about that, at least. And, you know, we have, of course, more than enough keys to help us out here. Might as well just leave. Those neutral flies will be gone. Yeah, we have more than enough keys to go to the item room in the shop. We've got more than enough money to make the shop worthwhile. Assuming we don't fight greed, we will more than enough health to make this work and potentially keep us flush in bombs for quite some time, but mostly HP plus speed upgrade, and then Guppy's Paw later in the game. Oh, I lost a Spirit Heart there because I'm a dumb ass. That's okay. We've got our money. Probably should be a little bit more wary about playing this blood bank in the future. I hope I only cost myself 1 Spirit Heart there. It's a sentence you never want to have to say, but... Necropolis. Scary situation. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Got very lucky, of course. We could use a bomb and probably get a bomb back. There's our boss room. We definitely do not want to go to our boss room without having been to our item room first. And our shop is right here, of course. So we'll get some value out of that. Ladder? Fuck it, why not, I guess. We also bought the Spirit Heart, which is pretty much essential. I don't hold out a lot of hope for us long term. I think there is a realistic chance that I beat Mom. Very realistic chance. I think there is a realistic chance that I beat Utero 1. Oh, I have to beat the enemy before I can actually... That was really bad. I have to destroy the nub first, basically. Oh, there's a boss trap room I should go to as well while I'm here. I think there's a realistic chance to beat Utero 1. Utero 2 gets a little trickier. That is the 8-ball. I actually don't want it. It's a shot speed upgrade, and I already have the best tarot card that I want to take with me. So we'll take Mini Mush. Speed upgrade is actually kind of nice. Sneak through there. And honestly, I think we keep our Judgment card and use it later for the potential of getting a deal with the devil. Ideally. We can't necessarily say that it's guaranteed to come up. We'll get the Polaroid, lose Burnt Penny. Hopefully pick up another HP upgrade here. We'll see. It's going to be blue version of Mom. The hardest version of Mom, as most people seem to think. Myself included. I'm not going to be a dissenter there. I absolutely agree with that sentiment. Oh, Okay, taking a lot of damage here. Don't die against Mom. That would be frustrating. Lots of bombs dropping here. We're about halfway through Mom's health. Mom's about halfway through ours. Seems like a pretty fair fight so far. Got to do some quick dodging. Got very lucky there. And we're going to come out of this ahead, but... Well, ahead of where Mom is, not ahead of where we used to be, which was obviously in a much better position. Cool. I was hoping we get a deal with the devil. I guess that's impossible, but we'll use Judgment if we get a deal with the devil on the next floor. Otherwise, we'll probably use Judgment on the next floor anyway. And we apparently have some glitch here to deal with, and I don't even have any water. Look at me. All right, XL floor. Shitty. Real shitty, especially because now we can't get a deal with the devil at all. And I'm pretty sure even if we get a... Oh, that was a waste of a key. Pretty sure even if we get a Joker card, it'll just take me to the gateway to Shoal, so... That sucks. I guess at this point we might as well just play the shit out of Judgment as he stands. And hopefully we'll get something of value out of him here. Compass would be remarkable. I don't know what else he could possibly give me that would titillate me too much. But hopefully something that's at least mildly useful, if nothing else. That is a key. That is mildly useful. Please tell me that I had like 30 cents going into this. He's got to pay out with something. He doesn't have to, but I would like him to. Okay, another key. Probably valuable. I'll probably use these to open golden chests or library doors. Oh, you got to be fucking with me here, Judgment. One more cent to make a difference. I got 69 bombs. I'm not afraid to use them. Okay, so he gave me an HP upgrade. Elegant. Paid out when I was at exactly 0 money. Money is now actually useful for me, I guess. And this is a big floor. Okay, now there's Demon Judgment. Extraordinarily tempted to play this guy. Now, he's probably not going to pay out quickly. And it's... Oh, never mind. He's actually going to give us Guppy's Paw, which we can use really effectively. We're not going to get a deal with the devil, right? So we might as well use Guppy's Paw like all the way as is. We'll come back for the tarot cards. In fact, we should probably just take the tarot cards now. But we want Guppy's Paw just in case... Or we want to keep Guppy's Paw around just in case that we get an HP upgrade from our first boss. Who in this case, you know, could be Skolex. Otherwise, it could be, you know, Death. Death is obviously going to give us a 3rd level cube of meat. This actually opens up some serious possibility for victory here. And I'm at the point where I'm thinking, you know, we might actually pull this out. And if we do, that is a huge win. This is a win that pretty much everybody thought was not possible, myself included. So if we manage to even have a chance of victory here, I would be thrilled. We got to beat the Cathedral still. We got to beat fucking Womb Part 2, or XL, I should say, still as well. So I shouldn't get too cocky, but I do have permanent Polaroid invincibility with Poison Touch, as well as way more health effectively now than I used to. So we'll keep getting these cards. The Devil card I will save for as long as possible. This boss trap room is now open. That opens up another possibility for for us to get an HP upgrade so I could actually get Guppy's Paw to give us another 3 Spirit Hearts. Apologies for stumbling over my words there. I'm just focusing intently on the game itself right now so I don't accidentally screw myself. 7 cents could pay for another Judgment. There's an HP upgrade. Awesome. I'm kind of tempted to actually use the Devil card now. But if we can get out of this without using the Devil card and I can end up saving that for the Isaac boss fight, I'd be thrilled. So this is actually better than coming across a mob trap room at this point because we're only going to have to deal with 2 bosses instead of the requisite 3 that would happen if we were dealing with a mob trap room. So secret to Monstro 2 is pretty easy, obviously. You just want to keep him kind of in the same spot here. Gish and Meat Boy will help me maintain this rhythm, and as long as I just get out of the way. Brimstone takes a while to charge, so I don't want to hit him every single pass necessarily and kind of fuck up my rhythm. I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know, so we'll just keep this up and we'll get him to go like this, and this may put him pretty close to death anyway. One more hit maybe will be enough to finish him off here. Good news! Alright, we pick up another cent as well, and it's a smart idea to go back here and pick up Guppy's Paw and trade in this red heart for Spirit Hearts immediately. So this Demon Judgment may indeed have ended up saving my life, but, or may indeed have ended up saving my life. That was a very poor use of grammar there, but I'm hoping that our boss room is around. Hey, perfect, okay. So we don't need to take Guppy's Paw into the boss fight. We can walk out of the first fight here. And if it is an HP upgrade, we will do so to give ourselves yet another set of Spirit Hearts. Gaining 6 Spirit Hearts on this floor is exceptionally valuable. We're going to be going up against Death, though. And this will give us our 3rd level cube of meat, which takes away an orbital. That's not so great. Ooh, God. Yep, that had to happen. Takes away an orbital, which sucks, but, oh, By the same token, it'll also give us some extra damage that we don't necessarily need to be an active part of. So death should die very quickly here. And we'll try to hit the pony without knocking it into us. It's a tall order. Might be a smart idea to try to get, like, behind the pony. It's not necessary, so we'll take our cube of meat. Sorry, Guppy's Paw. Could still be useful, but I think the tarot cards have the potential for greater upside. So, there we go. That was exactly what I wanted. Now we've got 73 bombs and a 3rd level Meat Boy. Let's make good use out of them. The more of these enemies we take out before they can even attack, the faster we'll be done with this fight, and in all likelihood, the less damage we'll take as a result. So I'm just gonna, let Meat Boy finish that off, and then get ready to kill the zombies. This is good. This is going real nicely so far. Now, just keep this up. Duke of Fleisch died extraordinarily quickly. That was one of the quickest Mom's hard fights we've had without Mom's knife in a long time. Ooh, he really wants to hit me there. I still lack the ability to fly, so I've got to be cautious about the creep, but we're done. And it's up to the Cathedral now. And in many ways, it is actually up to the Cathedral as well to figure out if we're going to have a chance of actually winning this one. We'll see. I'm very happy that I have kind of like a piercing or spectral shot in the form of Brimstone here, so that I don't have to use any bombs to blow up these rocks. Very easy. I could use a bomb to get a bomb. Hanged Man, you know, it's not the best use of the Hanged Man at all, but why don't we at least get some value out of it? We want to hold on to this Devil card, probably use it on Blue Baby, or probably use it on Isaac, sorry. And of course, you know, the more of these good cards we get, Devil, oh, Jesus. Devil, Empress, yeah, it had to happen at some point, didn't it? Devil and Empress and High Priestess, the better things will probably go for us on this run. So, I took damage there, that's okay, we'll poison these guys, like so. Not the best use of my time and resources, but that's okay, this guy will die very quickly. We'll just wait for him to come through again. Perfect. Alright, Blue Baby fight, I would say it's Devil card time. Let's get Isaac, or let's get Meat Boy firing continuously. A lot of our damage here is going to come from our orbitals and our poison touch, or our orbital, I guess. And of course, I am still going to try to dodge, but it's not working out as effectively as I would like. At the very least, having this run... Okay, this is bad dodging so far. Having this run have the potential to beat Blue Baby, which is looking very likely, is pretty surprising to me. Now, I got to get back in sync with myself here, because I've taken so much damage right away that I kind of lost my position on the fight. It's nice to know if you're about to hit 3rd level invincibility. So I think we're at 0 with level invincibility. If we get hit once, we will become invincible. If we get hit 3 times, we'll become invisibly invincible. And this second half of the fight has gone much better as I've become much less aggressive. So we'll just keep this up. And he barely even summoned any angel fetuses. Ah, that's bad for me, but whatever. We'll just walk into them and poison them, and Isaac is dead. We still have Spirit Hearts off the screen. We've got more than enough keys to open up our items in the chest. This is looking all right. Poop. It's real bad. Razor Blade. Also not that great for me in this situation. Oh my god. Look at these fucking items for the chest. Come on, tarot cards. Work with me here, then. We should get a tarot card or Bob's Rotten Head from Super Sloth. Bob's Rotten Head would be a more effective item to take into the boss fight than Super Sloth. I really like how the kind of tier list for items changes when you're at the end of the game. Because, you know, Bob's Rotten Head, if it was a choice between Bob's Rotten Head and the tarot cards on the first floor, that's a no fucking brainer. You take the tarot cards. But if you only have, you know, 1 room left for the end of the game, which is the way that it works here, then you fucking take Bob's Rotten Head, you poison him, and you have some fun with it. So we get a tarot card, and we found the secret room, not taking chocolate milk with Brimstone. We'll take our money because why not? And we'll get the world card. That is a very valuable tarot card here. And it seems like we're going to get a tarot card charge just before the Blue Baby boss fight. Which sounds like a drink you would order in a shitty video game bar. But anyway, we'll get our tarot card charge. Then we don't have Bob's Rotten Head anyway. So, I don't know. Do we go with the Razor Blade? Like, it doesn't even work that effectively, even with permanent Polaroid invincibility. You can only use it like once per... Fuck it, maybe we'll do it. Mr. Boom is also technically better. Hey, that's a free item by way of this slot machine. I guess I could have used Mr. Boom to do it and stayed at 69 bombs, the magical number, but it's not a huge deal. We should probably kill Pestilence before we kill Death, just to simplify this floor. And we can see our Spirit Hearts now. That has me justifiably concerned. But tarot cards can be exceptionally valuable at this stage. Balls of Steel, or not, the Hierophant would be cool. Cooler than that. I don't know. The sun doesn't even do anything for me. The Devil would probably be better than the Hierophants. Probably effectively save me a little bit more health. We'll see. Tarot card is Temperance. It's a blood bank, which we will then blow up. And give us an item? No. It gave us a Spirit Heart. So effectively, we got 1 Spirit Heart from that. Now we think, like, what do we want? Do we want to take Mr. Boom into this boss fight? I guess Razor Blade might actually be better, but I also worry about putting myself in an unwinnable situation by just hitting myself with it too much. So I don't have Nun's Habit or anything. As a result, I won't be able to use Mr. Boom over and over. But we did get the value out of Mr. Boom once. Every time I get hit and run up, I might as well drop a bomb. That little extra damage could end up making all of the difference in this situation. And if you're one of those people who's watched this run and you say, yeah, well, he won because of Brimstone, sincerely, go F yourself. Because this is a run where things were very goddamn harrowing. RNG won us this game. It was not Brimstone. RNG and not dying when I had many opportunities to die. And of course, we have not won the game yet. I'm still getting hit. And I'm not even trying to be cocky. I'm just saying, if you're like, well, you only got to this point because of Brimstone. Well, that's, even if that was true, that's the point of the game, isn't it? You're trying to win and provide an entertaining run. And I do believe that this run was entertaining, and it was partly entertaining because I took Brimstone, put myself into like a permanent state of uncertainty with respect to my health. Anyway, that rant's being over now. It does appear like we're gonna have a pretty good chance to win here. Don't get hit by the angel fetuses. That was incredible dodging, in my opinion. Not to toot my own. Okay, maybe we'll toot it a little bit. And there you go. Meat Boy's gonna chew him up. I'm just going to let him get the final kill. And that's going to do it. As always, if you enjoyed this run, I encourage you to subscribe for more daily Isaac videos. There's a convenient link in the video description below or under this video frame. I'm sure you know how to do it. It's probably not your first day on YouTube. Like the video if you enjoyed it. It really does help out a lot, and it's the only way I can get sexually aroused. Comment telling me what you liked or did not like about the video. And of course, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time.